when oh my gosh. Maybe, 15 years, maybe more.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm in Alexandria 20, so. So I'm moved up here in 06.
You're listening to Talk Back Natchitoches with Pastor Steve Harris.
Good morning and welcome to Talk Back Natchitoches. Yours truly, Pastor Stephen Harris. And listen, we have an exciting show today. Like, share, like, and invite so that everybody can hear what's going on in this world, in our local area, and everywhere in between. But we're going to do what we've always done, start off with a word of prayer. Lord God, how we thank you, praise you, glorify, magnify, and lift you up. For this is the day that you've made, and I'm going to rejoice and be exceedingly glad in it. Oh, gracious Father, we just thank you for an opportunity to share, to glorify your name, to allow people to know that you are everything we need because you are the great I am. Lord, we pray that this segment will be informative, inspiring, and impactful. And we ask all of these blessings in the awesome and amen.
Amen.
Listen, this is the eve before the 4th of July, and we have some young ladies in here that want to get you back the way you used to be, how you thought you were Attila the Hun, or, all fine. Well, they are all of that. They are all of that. Listen, introduce yourselves to our listening audience, just in case they don't know who you all are.
Well, I am Coach Cece. I'm originally from Natchitoches, but I currently been living in Alexandria for 20 years. And I am co-owner of Care, Health, and Fitness.
Yes, and I am Claire, Coach Claire Burkhart. I'm originally from Colorado. And,
Wow.
yeah, I've been a little bit of all parts. And I got into fitness coaching about 8 years ago. And in Manny, from a place called Rigs and Racks. She started this, and so then I ended up in Alexandria, and we started Care, Health, and Fitness about 4 years ago.
Wow. So, well, listen, I've seen some of the work that you all have done, and listen, it is phenomenal to see how people can go from here to here, and a little time to do it. But you gotta put your work in too, huh?
Yeah, and I am an example of the work because I still do the work.
Right.
And so it's a life changing. It's a journey, and if we always look at it as a journey, we'll never give up. But if you look at it like, oh, I just want to lose pounds, back strong, and you stop, then the journey stops. But if you look at it like every day is a part of my journey, then you start seeing the results. The results will last longer, and your life will become better in every way.
And it's so much more about than just losing weight. It really is.
Yeah.
We usually get into it to lose weight, but then you end up getting longevity. You get your balance. You get your muscle mass. You get your bone density.
And confidence.
Get your confidence. You get so much more. So it's not just about getting from one size to it is sometimes we have clients that want to actually get bigger and and build the muscle mass, because muscle mass is very important. So it's so much more about longevity, and because we have clients that are up to 86, 87 years old, and to see them doing what they do, they can
still
plank for 1
traveling,
minute, and they're independent.
Walking their dog, doing all the things they still love to do. And they just so impressed. Like my mom, we went on a vacation. My mom was able to keep up. Yeah. And I mean, it's so many testimonies. And listen to my senior clients who was falling and had to depend on their children or their kids to get up, and now their bone density has got better.
And so that's important, that bone density.
Yeah, and now they can pick themselves up, or they can go and reach, and range of motion has gotten better. So it's about having the abundant life. And so when you focus on your health and fitness and with everything else, you will gain that abundant life. So that's what we like to pour into people. It's more than the scale is cute, but that's the bonus.
Right.
The actual goal is to become your best healthy self.
Right.
And if the scale moves, the scale moves. But if it don't, look what all you gain: endurance, you gain confidence, you gain joy, you gain happiness. That's what we want to look at first.
Right.
Then we pay attention to the scale, because as long as I gain all that, the scale can't tell me nothing.
Right.
You can't take this away from me.
Come on.
You know, so that's what we love to do, and we love to pour into people.
And y'all are so excited and
energized.
Energized.
And this is our time of morning. Like, I'm a morning person.
So I guess I must ask the question: what inspired you all to even, get into this?
Well, life.
Life. Yeah. Y'all be lifing, huh?
Yeah, life. I'm aware of. I'm from the South, right?
Right.
South, black woman. Family has all the things,
Yeah.
And so once my first daughter weight went off. Second daughter weight say I'm here to stay.
Yeah.
And then life I started working more, got married, boom, 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 pounds.
Right.
So then I was like, nah, I can't live like this. Like, I was going to the doctors, and the doctors was checking me. I was like, my chest hurt. And they was like, you don't have no heart problems. I didn't have no high blood pressure. I didn't have diabetes. I wasn't sleeping. My kids thought I had asthma. Said, Mama, we can hear you breathing and your eyes are open. So it was funny, and I was going to the doctor and everything, and they was like, no, you don't have any health problems. But I felt sick, but the lab work wasn't showing sick. And I was like in my mid-30s. And then I started having knee problems, and I was going to the knee doctor, and they was giving me, physical therapy.
Right.
And so the knee got better, and I just went back to living life. I said, so is it my weight? And he wouldn't clearly tell me it was my weight.
You know how women are.
Yeah. But I would have preferred him to be honest.
Yeah.
Because if he would have been, say, yeah, it's your weight, then, he said, well, have you done the exercise? Have you did physical therapy? I said, yes. I said, I've done the pills. He said, well, the next thing it is for us to give you shots. Well, during the time, the work environment I was in, these guys was getting cortisone shots, and they were still complaining about hurting. I said, no, I don't want to go that route. So I did my research, like how to get my knees from hurting so much or whatever.
Right.
And I started walking. I started exercising. I started changing my diet. Now this is my mid-30s. Started changing my diet, walking. When I lost the first 30 pounds, the 20 to 30 pounds, the knee pain went away. I've not been to that knee doctor. I've been back to a knee doctor. And so when then life happened again. And my job switched me from working days to nights. And I was like, I'm going to gain the weight back.
Yeah.
Because like every time my life made a shift, the weight came back on. And so that's when I was at Planet Fitness in Alexandria, and I was seeing all these personal trainers. I said, man, I'm going to have to get me a personal trainer. I can't do it alone no more. Like I did it alone for so long, but I cannot do it alone anymore. So I was watching these personal trainers, but I was watching their clients. I was like, I don't like the way she look.
Right.
I don't like the way he look. And I don't like the way he talking to her.
Right.
And I said I wanted to keep, I knew what parts of me I wanted to keep, and I knew what I wanted to lose, and I wanted to learn how, my body. And so I saw Claire training some clients, and I'm really and she said, I think she said no. And I was like, I said, I really need some help. She's like, well, I help you. I said, how much you charge? And I thought she was going to give me this high rate. And I said, okay, I can do that. Yeah. And I was like, well, the money I'm taking to spend here and spend there, I'm going to pour into her.
That's right.
Because she's going to pour into me. And I would we was laughing because I said, Claire, I treated you like a bill. Like if I don't work,
sometimes that's what you have to do, though.
And that's how I looked at it. I treated her like a bill. When I long as I'm able to work, I pay this bill.
Right.
So I paid all my bills plus my personal trainer.
Right.
And next thing I know, the pandemic happened, and people was asking me, could you help me? And I've always loved, moving and moving around and exercising and stuff like that.
Helping others.
And helping others.
Yeah.
And I said,
Yeah.
and so
Here you are.
here we are. I got fired, and then here we are.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It has been like
Yeah.
a story of kind of like hesitation. I went to this church thing, and it was like kind of like a little silent thing, and they said pick a word, and I picked the word persistent, because it seems like my God has been very persistent about
Yes.
like, first like she would like say things, and I'm like, no, I don't know if we can do that, or like, no, I don't think that happens to people like this, or like, no, I don't know. And then we finally stepped out on faith, and we did it, and then somebody told us that we were a bad investment because she didn't have any clients, and I was like, oh no. And so then like it was, because in the pandemic she was like, what if we started our own gym? And I was like,
Yeah.
no, that's
Yeah.
we don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then some guy said, I think you really should start your own gym. He's watched me on Planet, and he's like, I really think you should start your, because I do. We love what we do. I get excited when I see a client be able to sit to stand on their own, and I love it. I get so much joy. Or like these kids that I'm training right now, I get so much joy. So yeah, we kind of just was like, when she got fired after the pandemic, and we were just like, okay, let's do it. And you know, my parents helped out. They said, okay, well, we were waiting for you to move back to Colorado, but I guess we'll lend you this. And so then we did. I was just showing her the video. We went to this one place. Nobody would rent to us, and so we finally got some place that would even allow us to apply for an application that we could possibly afford.
Yeah.
And like the ceiling was falling in, but baby, we were
We was
grateful.
going, yeah, we was dancing. We on the gym. Yeah.
And then the next video is up going to this other place that was like way out of our price range and everything. And so, but we just prayed, and the guy said, you know what? I'm going to take a chance. You guys got a year. We're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
And he did tell us that we probably were not going to do well. And simply because I'm
I mean, we are the yin and yang of fitness.
Yeah.
So, but then within the first month of us opening, we just had people popping in. What is this? What is this? And it is like
And then word of mouth, and now we're on the radio.
And people do that. It's a community. We built it one person at a time with the community. This is our biggest advertising.
And the teamwork.
It's the team. It
makes the dream work.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's the same vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like she playing. Like, we love helping people becoming better. And then, like, when people say, you're so good at that, I had a good mentor. I don't take no credit on my own. Like, when you, even though you choose me as a coach, you still choosing her. And you choose her, you still choosing me. We won. Like, and when our clients walk through the door, they get the same greeting. Great morning.
Y'all make music.
Yeah.
What is it? Ebony and Ivory.
Yeah.
You make good music.
And, this pastor poured into us, and he said, they need y'all energy. Like, y'all energy is needed. And I was like, and we got so excited because we want to pour it into people. And this is the way we show people that you're worthy to be taken care of, and you're worthy to take care of yourself. And it's not just about you going in the gym and just getting on a bike or doing something like that. Like, we want you to know the proper way of doing it, why you're doing it, and then how to use it in your everyday life. Like, so like my senior clients, when I show them how to lift or sit or to stand or pick up something, I also give them examples of how you use this every day. We squat every day. We lift every day. We pick up something every day. You know, just, I even tell them, if I see you in Walmart, bent over that buggy, I'm going to tell you something.
Showing you the right way.
Have the right
have the right posture. You know, all that makes a difference. So if you can, while you're doing it at home, because that's where the benefit is. We're just helping you here. So that's just the goal of just helping people live a better life.
Well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a little break here. And when we come back, I want to talk about why you all are here, because y'all want to share with all of us that we can come out and participate in what you all
and a care experience.
Yeah. And we'll be right back.
Okay.
Come on, bring that so they can see it and things.
Yeah.
Moses and Francis.
Yeah.
Well, we'll put this right.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. Yeah.
Because I can stand now.
Yes.
It's a movement.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a literal movement.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's music.
Cremation service.
Just walk in the door when
Whoa.
y'all come. Yeah.
That's
Oh, bow, bow, bow. Yeah.
Is it Bubba?
Bow. DJ.
DJ.
He's a
bow.
yeah.
Okay.
He's a local radio DJ
Okay.
in the neighborhood.
Zumba. And more, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
all
weights.
different kinds of things.
Yeah.
Because she does a class, she does a step class, and it's Tuesday, and so we wanted people to kind of at our gym, and so we wanted people to kind of experience what it is like to come to our gym, to come to the and we do encourage people to just move wherever you go, whatever you do.
Yeah, because that's a lot of things we don't move.
Exactly.
Because we made life so comfortable that movement became optional.
So even if you're at work, you can still move.
Yes, calf raises, like calf raises, sit to stands. One of the things I used to do when I first started my journey.
And we are back. Listen, these fitness coaches, I call them the CCs. They are really doing the thing, and they have an event coming up. Tell us about the event you all have coming up.
So the care thing, it's movement, it's music, it's the care thing.
Yeah,
So it is something we want to give the community from Natchitoches, wherever y'all decide to come from. We want to give y'all the care experience. Right now, it's limited to only clients only. Like, we want to show the community what care is about. So we're going to have live music with a live DJ doing a fitness class. We're going to try to give y'all something that we haven't experienced in this area yet. It's going to be refreshments there, so we're going to have a lady serving y'all refreshments. There's going to be, it's in a safe environment. The floor is carpeting, so you don't have to worry about getting too hot, sweating, and falling, because I'm real big safety conscious. And it's beginner friendly. Now, also, when I say beginner friendly, please make sure that you've been doing some type of movement, because we're going to be moving for 90 minutes. Now, in this 90 minutes, you're going to get a good warm-up. You're going to get some movement.
So they're not just going to get out there and start.
We're going to be, I'm going to stretch you out. You're going
to
start slow, move you up. You can bring some dumbbells, or you can bring just your range of motion. We're going to take you through each movement. He's going to hit that music, and we're going to get down. And it's about having fun. And I tell all my clients, fun fitness burns more calories. If you up in there mean mugging, like, your body tends to. You want to have fun with it. You want to love what you do to better you. Fun, enjoy. If you want to just look, you still got to pay your $20.
Right.
Okay, but you might as well move. You know what I'm saying? And we're just going to make it fun. We just want people to realize they are worth working on themselves. That life is going to be life, but you have to make at least 40 to 90 minutes to take care of yourself with movement. So
for the mere $20, you're gonna get snacks, you're gonna get camaraderie, you're gonna meet people,
and a swag bag, and you get a swag bag, and you get a swag bag. So we wanted to look at it as, when you go to a 5K and you sign up for a 5K, they give you a swag bag with all these little things in it to say, hey, thank you for signing up to be a part of it. It's the same thing. Like, we want to show you who we are as people, our character, our love for you, support us. So it's not just, okay, give me your money and I'm going to work you out. No, give me your money and I'm going to give you who we are. The experience.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
The experience. And no matter what you involve yourself into, it is the experience that you remember.
Experience, the community, how it made you feel when you left.
I
can't tell you how many times people come in like, I don't want to do this. And they're like, I feel so much better. Like, they can rule the world when they can leave. They want to.
Because the power of movement. The
power of movement.
The power of movement. We was designed to move.
So we don't want them to think that they're coming to another job.
No.
You're supposed to have fun.
Be prepared for this.
If
you want to sit down, take a breather, sit down. If you want to pump it out, this is for you and to have fun. Just to let us know that you can move and have fun. I'm not gonna know all this stuff.
And a Soul Train line.
Oh my!
In this, we will be doing a Soul Train line. We have to love to move again. We took it away.
Movement is medicine.
What's the guy's name? Simpson? What's his name?
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons.
Oh yeah. I didn't know he was from New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know he was from New Orleans, and I watched this documentary recently, and I was like, I can relate to so much he was saying, even though I was young when he was doing his thing.
Yeah, and that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Tried and true stuff. That's the
Yeah.
thing, is there's fads that come and go, but but movement is tried and true.
Yeah.
Just doing some kind of movement. Doesn't matter what you do. We have our like I said,
But it helps you mentally too.
it does so much.
Yeah.
That's why you
Yeah.
do. You feel the dopamine and the serotonin you
Right,
get from
right.
moving, and that builds confidence. You build confidence by doing.
You
One
sleep.
at a time. Well, what's the number one thing to fat loss? What's the number thing to sleep?
Sleep.
You
Yeah.
gotta get your sleep, because if
Yeah.
you don't sleep, then your brain's not thinking right to make the decisions,
Right,
to
right.
make the right decisions
Right.
about your body.
What about the food and things that you eat?
Well-
do y'all talk about that?
We do, and his thing with nutrition.
Nutrition.
We have to look at it as nutrition, not like what's going on in the world. Like,
Right.
oh, girl, well, no, I ain't gonna call you girl. Like I had clients ask me, "What you think about the watermelon diet?" I think a no. It's not.
Yeah.
You know, you can
I'd
have
love me some
watermelon.
watermelon, though.
Yeah, you can have watermelon, but your body needs all the things,
That's
right?
right. That's right.
So my body needs protein. My body needs carbs. My body needs fiber. My body needs
Good fat.
good fats. So it needs water. You know, it needs all the things.
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
all I'm giving it is watermelon.
Right.
Secondly, the way they making the food nowadays, they robbing so much nutrition
know.
out of it because
Yeah.
they looking for the profit of how to keep it longer on the shelf.
Yeah, yeah.
So when we eat more of what God made, now we're going to get the magnesium,
Fruits,
we're going to get the
vegetables,
omega 3s, we're going to get the healthy fats, we're going to get the protein, we're going to get what our body needs. So if we could just stay away from the man-made stuff so much,
Right,
not saying that
right.
you can't have it at all.
Processed stuff.
Yes.
Processed.
Unfortunately,
So,
yeah.
and just focus on like, okay, in the morning I'm gonna give me a good protein, healthy fat, and a good carb. Start my day off solidifying my gut. 'Cause this is your first brain.
Because that is where all the health
Come from.
from.
And it
A
goes,
healthy
this
gut.
is your first brain. So once
Yeah.
it goes here, it goes throughout and above. So if my first meal on my brain was like donuts, then that's nothing sugar.
Glad I didn't
But
bring
1
these
hour
donuts
later,
this
you go,
morning.
don't you bring no donuts
In moderation.
Yeah.
In moderation.
So so it's just learning how. I like to tell my our clients, we all need the same thing. You just have to learn what you need for your design.
Right, right.
So we all need good sleep. We all need hydration. We all need nutrition. We all need to move. You know, we all need community. You just have to find out how much you need for your design.
Right.
And so what may work for Claire, like Claire.
I eat different than most, but
Yeah.
there is. What's
Yeah.
work
Yeah.
for your body.
You can probably eat whatever you
I got
want
to eat. My food got to be
Yeah.
hot
Right,
in the
right,
morning for
right,
me to
right.
feel like I'm full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bestie can drink a protein shake and be gone. I'm
I
like,
have
I
banana.
need,
I have
I need an egg,
Yeah,
hot,
yeah, yeah.
a biscuit.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
I
yeah.
need something. But then I'm going. You know,
You
You
burn it
have
off.
to. You learn what
Yeah.
works for your body, and sometimes it's a process. It's all of a sudden you're allergic to chicken, and we
Yeah,
didn't know
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
So it is a process. It's a struggle, and that's why most people give up, because they're like, oh. But if we try to keep it simple and do little things at a time, and yes, if
yeah.
And you're
God willing,
actually
then-
getting familiar with your body.
With
you
your
gotta,
body.
you gotta get.
If
'cause
you,
Yes.
I
when you
can't
go to the
have-
hospital, they ask you questions trying to see, do you know your body?
Exactly.
Because
And
then,
now in your body, your family's body.
right, right.
Because they ask you more about what's going
Your
on with your
family.
family
Yeah.
before they even get to you.
Right.
Like, did your mom have this, dad have this, and whatever like
Right,
that. And
right.
to God be the glory, I was able to, before my dad passed, ask him some questions.
Right, right.
And that's when I realized he suffered with low vitamin D. We had thyroid issues in our family, and these are things I was dealing with.
Right.
We have low iron in our
And
family.
And then he worked hard, though.
Yes. And
Yeah.
so I need to change the way I eat. So I need to make sure I'm getting more magnesium. I need to get more iron.
Yeah.
I started prioritizing my dark leafy vegetables. I started eating more protein. I started hydrating. I stopped going to, I stopped eating donuts in the morning. Honestly, I stopped eating ice cream. I
Yeah.
love
Oh,
ice cream.
yeah.
I had to. It was inflaming
And
my
it
joints.
creates all kind of mucus.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
started staying away, and I managed my stress.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
and like life is gonna do what life do, but you know, God has designed. He's the true way, you know, and so he gives us. We pray, he give us the answer, but until we work it, we won't get the healing. And so when he started giving me, okay, Cicely, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do that, because I'm praying for healing, and he's telling me, hey, you need to stop eating this.
Right. You beginning of time, thou shalt not.
Yes.
All the things thou can do.
Yeah.
This one thing he says thou shalt not do is the thing we go and do.
Yeah. And so when I stopped doing my personal thou shalt not,
yes,
my life changed. Like,
yes.
quick testimony, Bestie. 2 years ago, I couldn't fit these pants.
Wow.
I'm doing my thou shalt not. So it took me like staying away from dairy. Like I really had to stay away from dairy because it was inflaming my joints. And a lot of us think, oh, we're getting fat, but we are inflamed.
Right.
Staying away from foods that just didn't agree with my body and prioritize those health issues that I was having. The thyroid issue, you know, staying away from gluten, so that processed type food, that Vita cheese,
right.
You know, and what is another thing I do, Bestie?
She eats her leafy greens in the morning.
And then draining. One of the things we don't do is drain the lymphatic system.
Yes.
And the lymphatic system, if you're not draining it, your body is being poisoned.
Yes.
Yeah.
And and then move.
Yeah.
Move. And so
helps drain.
Yeah,
it does. It really does. Movement is because that's what you're doing when you're draining this.
Right.
You're doing that. You're doing that.
Right.
You're doing all the things.
Yes.
But I mean, it's just more I learned my personal design. The more my body started to shift and change, and I started feeling better. And just overall, you know. And my thing was not to be, you know, famous, but just to have an abundant life. So when we driving here, I was saying, man, I would have never thought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would have never thought. So trying to get me for a while to come down and talk to y'all.
Yes.
And this is like full circle.
Amazing.
Well, again, how can he reach out to you all and get in touch with you about this particular care thing?
Okay, so you can reach out to Care Health and Fitness in Alexandria. We do have a, you may not see it, but can we send you the login information?
Put it in.
And to how you can log in and you can go ahead and pay and book your spot.
On Vagaro. So you can register on Vagaro if you'd like to. Or you can go to our Facebook page and you can message us. And because we're working on getting a website. We're working on getting fancy.
We're still a baby.
Yeah, we're grassroots. We're still so yes, Facebook is the best way, or you can call us 318-623-43 on Facebook. You can look us up on Google too, and then give us a call there if you don't remember our number. Just look us up on Google, Care Health and Fitness Alexandria, or Vagaro. You go to vagaro.com, look up Care Health and Fitness, and that will be on there August 8th.
And before August 8th, I hope to have y'all come back just before so that we can make sure that this is a success.
Thank you.
And we want to share any kind of information that we can to help people be better themselves. So you know, that's one thing that we want. The information is out there, but we usually just need a community to talk to. So
absolutely.
we want to come back and talk more.
Absolutely. and listen, I heard y'all talking about age, and y'all doing it with smiles on your face because it's something when you don't look your age, you know. Look like y'all in your 20s.
Thank you.
It's when you really do, like we never thought we would be here, when it's stepping in faith, getting in purpose, when you help others, you feel better yourself.
Yes.
When you help somebody else feel better, it fills you up. And so that's just the thing.
So this is a wraparound. It encompasses everything.
Yes.
Because you
Does
got to
that care
commit.
stand for something?
Yes, you got to commit. Commit to yourself.
Commit.
One day at a time. You got to admit when you need help, because we all need help. It doesn't matter how far you are in your journey. We all need help. retrain those negative thoughts. Those I'm this.
That's a big
I'm
one.
Yes.
I'm fat.
You can look at it, renewing of the mind.
Yeah.
Retrain those. I can never retrain those.
And
your
just
brain.
That's especially that part of skinny means healthy.
Yeah.
Take that, you know,
that
and that bulky women that lift weights gonna get bulky. That's taking all those fitness
lies,
but that's not what we do. And encourage.
You got to encourage others.
Yeah.
You got to encourage. That's the only way you keep what you have is by giving it away.
Right.
You got to encourage others.
Anything else before we go?
Stretch and drink your water.
Stretch and drink your water.
Stretch and drink your water. It's the number one thing.
That's
People come into us, and I have to usually pause their program because their hamstrings are tight, their lower back is tight, or they come in and they're already in pain because of the tight issues.
Right.
So please stretch.
Stretching is one of the most
important
things.
Stretch is so.
Yeah.
5 minutes
Even a dog
5
stretch.
minutes in
That's
the
right.
evening.
When he wakes up in the morning, mine stretched and jumped to sleep this morning.
While the coffee's brewing, while the tea's brewing, just
stretch.
Yeah.
And then,
hydrate.
And hydrate. Yeah. And I want to thank my best friend for believing in me.
And God, thank you.
Bless
I love you. I love you.
Take a break and we're going to change up a bit. We're going to still talk about music though.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Okay, so thank y'all for having me. I got to get back to work.
Love y'all.
Yeah.
We look forward to y'all coming back down.
Yeah.
Am I blocking anybody in?
I got a gray Jeep.
I can't remember what I parked my hers.
Yeah.
I think I am. I enjoyed y'all.
But thank you. Look, when I was young and I was coming down here, you poured so much in me when I was because I was going to Evergreen. And we would come visit the church. So look, you poured so much into me. So let me
See you. We can see you.
And growing up, so look, I am a reflection of your teaching when I was younger.
Inspired me. Y'all inspired me. Make sure you get this.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Commercials, girl.
All right. Y'all stay tuned. All righty. All right. Well. Dr. Lovelady, put that on, put these on. Put that on. Okay. You know it. Okay. Listen, we
Is that my card there?
okay. We are back and we've changed just a bit. We have Dr. Sonia Lovelace Hester. She actually has some roots down here because she has a sister down here. Hester, tell us why you're here and let our audience know who you are.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you, Pastor Steve Harris, for allowing me to be here with you.
Bless you.
I'm here because of a piece God blessed me to compose recently entitled Fight for Freedom. The piece is scheduled for release on the 4th of July.
Which is tomorrow.
Absolutely, the 4th of July.
Thank you for making sure. She said, I want you all to be one of the first with the release. Thank you for that. Because we want to be on the cutting edge. This song Go ahead and finish, because I'm excited about this song.
And I'm excited to be here with you to talk about it. A clarion call by the NAACP several weeks ago, after the Supreme Court decision that resulted in us having some voting rights acts seemingly gutted.
That's right. That's right.
God pushed me to get on that call. I did, and I was overjoyed, overwhelmed to hear people that look like us from all over the country speaking passionately from a data-driven perspective, informative about how we could form grassroots moments to get out the vote. As we approach the midterms, how important it is to make our voices known in voting.
Yes.
And while I was on that call, I was listening to people speak.
Yes.
I began to hear music, and of course nobody was playing an instrument. And literally a heavenly download, literally the lyrics, the music, all of it came while on that call on a Thursday evening. Friday, I started making phone calls.
Yeah.
Who can share with me? What aggregation can I pull together? And it was very much on the spur of the moment. There were some who I called who were able to make it, and some were not. But we got together on that Friday night at the Pleasant Hill Baptist Church. My pastor, shout out to him, is Reginald G. Reed.
Yeah, what's going on, Dr. Reed?
He allowed us to do it, and Pastor Charles Johnson of KOK came out, heard us in rehearsal. He felt led to pull one of his media team members over to record us from there. We were Shreveport Town Hall.
Yes.
And from there, we were invited to the studio to record it. And I've watched God open door after door after door with this, what we call song of resistance. And you know, music is the universal language that everybody speaks. And from the 60s to date, there have always been songs that motivate people to keep fighting. And how sad it is that from the 60s to 2026, even I believe it was when Frederick Douglass made a speech in New York, July the 5th, 1852. We're still having these same conversations, but however, God is faithful.
Yes, He is.
And so in this song, my hope, Pastor, is that it will continue what songs of resistance have made to, as I can remember, to keep pursuing freedom.
Yes, yes, yes. That song, listen, we have it keyed up and things like that, and we've been playing. Wow. You know, the video, man. Look. Whoa! You had a full team of different ones to make that.
Thank you for that question.
Yeah.
God pulled us together. There was an aggregation of singers based at the Pleasant Hill Church, and then there were others from other churches. So it was a buffet of sorts.
Right.
On the visual that you mentioned, and then on the single itself, my pastor gives the introduction.
Right.
Alex Johnson of Amore Studios, Johnny Antoine of Amore Studios, all in Shreveport, allowed us to come in and record. They in Shreveport. I think they collaborated with some other folks.
Yes.
But the bulk of the meat of the matter was at Shreveport, right there at home. Carlos Kirkendall, yes.
Oh.
So the symphonic orchestration, all of that you heard, was Carlos Kirkendall.
Yeah.
So it was a great mix of minds and giftings and talent.
Some of the best in the country.
Some of the best in the country.
And
anywhere
one
in the world.
of the best writers in the whole country.
I praise God.
Yes,
To Him literally be all of the glory. And so the goal is, at the end of the visual that you mentioned, it's an encouragement and a call to vote.
Yes.
We hope that this will inspire, motivate, set people ablaze as to the intensity and the seriousness of the moment. We just can't sit back and watch and see.
Let me give a little back stage about you even. You matriculated at Grambling State University.
The Grambling State.
The
Yes.
Grambling State.
University. Yes.
Part of the band.
Yes.
The world famous marching
Tiger
band.
marching band under
marching
Conrad Hutchinson.
That
Professor
time. Yeah.
Conrad Hutchinson.
It was when
Yes.
Conrad Hutchinson,
Yes.
who was the.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But all of this, and you're a professor
Yes.
at Southern University.
Southern University Shreveport. Yes.
In what? English?
English. Yes. English and humanities.
In
Can't
humanities.
forget also about the Baptist Student Union Choir.
Baptist Student Union Choir.
Voices of Faith.
Voices
Yes.
of Faith. All of them.
Yes.
But all of this mold and shape you.
Absolutely.
And you're still fighting for the underdog.
Yes.
You know. And this song, Alley, court
Wow.
fight.
Okay.
The NAACP. I'm one of the ones that's on the being represented. As a matter of fact, it ain't over yet either. And this song is our marching cry because it is the one who tells us. I see people like Dr. Harry Clay,
Yes. Yes.
Dr. E. Edward Jones. All
Yes.
of these were civil rights
Yes, you call them.
icons.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, asleep with the fathers, absolutely. And there was our way, Pastor, of paying homage. We have people that have fought all over this country who were, some were still fighting, some asleep with the fathers. But we wanted to recognize the people that were in our midst who fought for civil rights.
I'm swelling up now. I really am because, you know, we're still fighting.
Still.
We didn't find out. We knew what it was, that we have a criminal who are, I think, 16 felonies for this supposed to be our attorney general, and the governor says as soon as she is convicted,
My mind.
already acknowledging that she's guilty of it, he's going to pardon her.
My Lord. My Lord.
And that's what we, not just, this doesn't just talk to black folks,
Yes.
but females
Yes.
who've had the struggle.
Anybody who's been
Any
disadvantaged.
advantage, poor people.
Yes.
This song is a cry
Yes.
for change,
Change.
freedom.
Equality. Absolutely.
We have it so we can play. Let's play just a portion of this, y'all. Y'all listen at this song.
Let's go to another commercial, then I'll come back.
We're going to go
Fix
to a
it.
commercial. Okay. Yeah. There it is. Lewis. Yeah.
There is a fight for freedom. Oh my Lord. We're in a fight for freedom. Oh my Lord. We got to fight for freedom. Oh my Lord. Shine bright your light. We're in a fight. There is a fight for freedom. Oh my Lord. We're in a fight for freedom. Oh my Lord. We got to fight for freedom. Oh my Lord. Shine bright your light. We're in a fight. It's not a sin to look like me. I have a place in this democracy. Chains of glass rattling out. Not a sin to look like me. Oh, what a joy to look like me. We have a place in this democracy. Chains of
Last time.
have no place today. What a joy to look like me. Lord, we don't know what we should do.
Eyes on you. Yes, yes, yes.
Get into trouble.
Yeah. Get in good trouble. Yes. Get in good trouble. Get in good trouble. Get in good trouble. Yes. Good trouble. Yeah. Get in good trouble. Yes. Get in good trouble. Trouble. Yes. Yes, indeed. Let's do that commercial and we'll be right back. Listen, get in good trouble.
Committee presents an evening of praise.
That's
Sunday,
that
August
Warsaw.
30th at 4 p.m.
I'm
Featuring
praying that it
Jermaine
rallies
Hopkins and Harvey
all of
Spirituals
our
New Orleans, along with the
people.
Glow Boys Productions.
You know,
Powerful
we
choirs,
are looking
groups,
for a
and
big
soloists.
turnout for
Hosted by
midterm.
Brother Darrell
You know.
Hobdy.
So,
Join us at Morning Star Baptist
you know
Church,
Darrell
306
Hobley.
Martin Luther King
No, I
Jr.
know.
Drive.
You never
in
met
Wheaton.
him. I think he came
Tickets are
after
just
you.
$10 in advance
Yeah,
or
you was
$15
before
at the
him.
door. Call Layla Harvey
Dale.
at
I know you remember Dale.
318-529-0638 for
came
tickets
right
today. Don't miss
after
this powerful
behind Dale.
evening of praise.
Okay.
Yeah. And we are back. Getting good trouble. God. What a song to rally the troops. How can a person who wants to get the download, it releases when?
Tomorrow. Thank you so
Tomorrow.
much for
Okay.
that question. It's going to release on all DSPs,
Okay.
digital streaming platforms, tomorrow. Spotify, iTunes, wherever you go and get music, Amazon is going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you can follow me on Sonia D. Hester Facebook. And the visual is there because we want everybody, you know, we're visual beings
Right.
as well as auditory. So if you want to see the video that you mentioned,
Yes.
please take a look. We'd be honored and blessed to have you share it. and also download the piece. And my prayer, Pastor, is that this will be the song of resistance for this season.
Yes, yes.
Not for any personal gain of any kind. I pray that for all people, as you mentioned, because we're African American, but we understand historically they're
Beside us, yes, yes.
So that's my prayer, that as you mentioned, people will grab a hold, be inspired, motivated, and then turn out in such a massive way for the midterms and all other elections that there will leave no doubt as to what the result is.
Yes,
We won't need any recounts, any of that.
Yes.
It's going to be overwhelming in its response, that it's going to be what it's going to be in our favor.
When we're dealing with a nation that's trying to take land from people, trying to poison the very earth that we depend on. They're doing all kinds. They're not just doing it to black people. They're doing it to all people. And we must resist.
We must resist.
Yes.
We must resist. Yes.
And so, how can maybe people who are you all to come and perform? Well, I say perform, but sing.
Yes, absolutely. They can reach out to me, Sonia D. Hester. My contact is 318-572-9623. I don't mind sharing. And you can email us at Sonia_Hester at att.net. And thank you for that, Pastor, because we have gotten invitations to minister the song in various places, and we will come. And we want everybody to learn it. It's not just for a certain aggregation. If your church or your organization or your movement, or if there's an artist who wants to sing it, do a rendition of it, we welcome that, because we don't want a closed fist. Nothing ever enters and nothing ever exits. So we want everybody to take this and make this our song of resistance for this moment.
I'd love to stand up for Black History Month, for MLK, anything like that, to come and have 100-voice, 200-voice choir to sing that particular
Wouldn't that be
song.
amazing?
Amazing, yeah.
And if there's a connection to the NAACP,
we do.
We'd love for them
we've got
to adopt it. Please.
Right, we've got, and I'll be talking to Michael.
Especially, I'm sorry, Pastor, go ahead.
No,
you got me excited.
Go
Especially because the song was literally birthed on their call.
That's right.
God pushed me on their call, so it would just make sense for the NAACP, if we might be so bold yet humble, to ask you to adopt.
We have our state president, which is Michael. Now fighting, and y'all heard Bishop Paul Martin.
Yes,
he says
we ain't going back. Right.
And so everybody is engaged. Theron Jackson was there. Gary Chambers.
Yes. In fact, now I don't know Mr. Chambers personally, but I've reached out to him with this piece. So whatever, and you're influential.
We have some connections.
Yes, whatever we want to be able to inspire people, especially that demographic where my son is 26, and we've got that core that are asking questions as relative, does my vote count? Are they going to do something different no matter what I do? We've got to teach and foster that type of civic behavior.
Especially that age group.
Yes,
right.
That age group especially, yes.
Because I have 3 that's around that age, from 22 to 28.
Yes.
And, some of them are not engaged because, they figure,
it's not gonna, nobody's going to pay attention to what I say anyway.
Right. Same old soup warmed over. But you are the ones who are going to make this change.
Exactly.
You're going to be the impact player. So we're crying out to you all.
Right.
Any other thing that you'd like to share with us before we get out of here?
I'm just appreciative for the opportunity. It was worth the drive and the time spent to be welcomed to talk about what it means to fight for freedom
Yes.
and how important it is to vote, because that's the motivation behind the song. It's
Right.
not about charting or getting a hit.
Right.
Get to those polls.
Right. Especially when we got people busy removing books.
Yes.
Removing different
Erasing
things, trying
history,
to erase it.
rewriting
Right,
it,
rewriting.
and then a real effort, if I might, if I got just a little time,
Yes,
I got to
indeed.
read something.
Yeah.
And I know we're getting ready to get our ribs in order and our potato salad and all of that. And I was reminded by something by one of the scholars of long ago. I mentioned him, Frederick Douglass.
Yeah.
And he said this in his speech in Rochester, New York, on the 5th of July, 1852, right after the 4th.
Yeah.
Just a little excerpt, and he addressed it to the president at that time, friends and fellow citizens.
Yeah.
He says, I say it with a sad sense of the disparity included within the pale of this glorious anniversary. Your high independence only reveals the immeasurable distance between us. The blessings in which you this day rejoice are not enjoyed in common. The rich inheritance of justice, liberty, prosperity, and independence bequeathed by your fathers is shared by you, not by me. The sunlight that brought light and healing to you has brought stripes and death to me. This 4th July is yours, not mine. You may rejoice, I must mourn. To drag a man in fetters into the grand illuminated temple of liberty and call upon him to join you in joyous anthems were inhumane mockery and sacrilegious irony. This of July means to, in his words, to the Negro at that time. And then on July the 2nd, 1964, the Civil Rights Act was signed into law by President Lyndon B. Johnson, outlawing segregation in public places and prohibiting discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. To your point, we're supposed to be a nation that invites everyone to participate in democracy. And in 2026, all of these protections are being rolled back. And we've got to take action.
Yes. And listen, we about to get out of here, but listen, y'all, I know that we're celebrating 250 years.
Yes.
Listen, listen, in the beginning, we weren't. And it took, one person said it was Abraham Lincoln didn't liberate us. We liberated ourselves because we refused to be a slave. And that's what we had to resist. God bless you all. God keep you is my prayer. I love you, and you can't do nothing about it. Yes, indeed. Listen, we're going to get a picture and everything.
Yes, please.
Let me
Mr. Tanya, thank you so much for this opportunity. This is a good one.
She owns this station. Everything. She does a whole lot on a black paper.
Goodness.
Yeah.
That's
And
amazing.
so that's probably to do a story too. His story.